it's kind of a long story. I wish I had more time to go into it. I can give you the short version, though.
Yeah, the short version will be fine.
I read a book when I was 17 called Final Warning. It exposed the Council on Foreign Relations, it exposed the Council of 300, Bilderberg Group, microchipping, it exposed all these things to me. And then I actually, that was my first exposure to it. And then for about 10 years, I went to sleep after I read the book. I said, okay, great. And then I was researching the microchip in 2004, trying to get caught up to speed because I knew it was still happening. And that's when I came across a video by Alex Jones called The Microchip, and watched that. And it was before YouTube. It was before, videos were popular on the internet. So I downloaded it, watched it, and then I'm like, who's this Alex Jones guy? So then I started to research all of his films, downloaded all of his films, and really had a marathon re-education session in my basement. I downloaded them, burned the DVD, sat on the couch, and the basement. It was a new light shone upon me, basically. And done, we have to find, I need to know where the rest of these people are who've seen these films, because here I am, just newly awakened to this message of the microchip, 9/11, the Federal Reserve issue, all these things. So that's when I formed the Lone Lantern Society. It's hard to organize people in that regard, and that was 2004. Now, 2006 is when I met Aaron Russo, and he was out promoting his film and screening in St. Charles, Illinois. So I met Aaron that day, got my picture with him and an autograph, and I think I stood out from the crowd because I was the encounter. I was filming. What was it? I was screaming at him from the crowd. Like, hey, Aaron, you ever heard of Lone Lantern Society?
Yeah.
And then I made a little video of that encounter, put it online, and the next time Aaron came through town, he asked to meet with me. So I met with him and some other folks in his hotel room until about 3:30 one morning. We were all talking, having really late night philosophical, deep conversations, and Aaron and I really connected that night. And I started helping him behind the scenes, streamlining his websites.
Yeah.
And then before you knew it, there was an opening in a national level position, and I volunteered to step into that place, fill that void. And not soon after, Aaron had publicly told everybody, "Hey, Gary's going to take the lead here as head of the organization." And then not soon after, he passed me the torch in June, passed away, and it was we actually thought he was going to be doing better, and so Aaron never got to see what I was able to create with the resources that he had left for me to utilize. Before he passed away, his website was not functioning in the way I felt it should have been functioning, providing more user-friendly tools to get people activated and organized. But, he left behind such vast resources with his film that we were able to put into the Ron Paul revolution and really just bring the whole freedom movement up. And, that's really how it all worked. That's the quick story. Obviously we have the magazine and the videos and things we're doing now and the websites. These are all the legacy and the resources and the momentum that Aaron Russo left behind.
Yeah, well, it's it's very interesting to hear the story, because it's lots of us don't don't know the story, and it's useful to try to see how all pieces together. You mentioned back a few minutes ago about the site that you have, that resembles Facebook, and I'm a member of that. I'm in that website. How did is this you guys just decided to follow the look and feel of Facebook, or is this something that you actually have subcontracted with them, or how do you do that? It looks just like Facebook.
It's actually a standard social networking platform, and then we basically applied a theme over the structure. Basically, we built the frame of a house, and then we just added the siding just happens to look like Facebook. So that's basically how it works. We've got a lot more new features that are going to be coming along on that website to give it much more user interactivity and let people do different things. Like I said, this website is just started in this incarnation. We call this RTR 4.0, and so we're going to be adding more new features to it, enhancing the user experience. Organize, educate, activate, share information, and really just be an online community. That's our goal. We want, like I said, we want to make people feel with this message. One of the things that I see so often on the website is when someone joins, it's almost like they're taking a breath of fresh air, because they leave a comment on my profile, or they might send me a message and they say, "Thank you so much for building this website. I thought that I was alone. I thought I was by myself in this fight." And they're so happy to see that a community exists that's completely open. That have different form and function and feature. But our website is completely managed by the user. It's completely managed by the membership themselves. So it's really there. So we for them.
Yeah, can you tell for our listeners how to get involved with that website if they haven't if they're not familiar with it yet?
I do have to step off the line. I want to thanks for having me. But the website to get involved, very easy. RestoreTheRepublic.net, and that's RestoreTheRepublic.net. You can join and become a member, communicating with other people. And then we also have RestoreTheRepublic.com. You can join from either website. There's buttons on both pages. RestoreTheRepublic.com is more of a news and information portal. That's where you'll find links to the Republic magazine. That's where you'll find the latest reality reports and latest news and information that have been blogged there by our